this season been like for you? The role that you have now on this team versus what you were doing before?
I think my role has changed a lot from, being a little bit more on the bench last year and cheering on my teammates, being in the bullpen, trying to pick up our pitchers, and then now more of the role of like, I play wherever coach needs me, wherever fits her needs, and whatever fits the team's needs.
Do you like that? Sort of doing a little bit of everything
Yeah,
type of thing?
I do. I think it's a good to be all around. It gives me more. My eyes are better, so I can see from different sides of the field. So I can see better at bats, or I can see better just in general.
Sophia, though, you forced your way on this team. I mean, Kinsey Hansen returns. They bring in Haley Lee, an All-American. And yet, when you were recruited, you were the top catcher in the country. So talk about how you just looks like you just been determined, I'm going to play.
Yeah, that's where I am in my mind. I guess wherever I get on the field gets me in the lineup at this point. So I was like, I don't care if I have to play second or if I have to play, if I have to pitch, whatever it takes, I'll try to get on the field.
Has that power always been somewhere?
hmm I think so. It's been inside me, and I think I played men's over the summer, and I kind of learned a lot there, and it kind of unlocked something for me.
Well, tell me about that experience.
Yeah, what is that?
Where did you play, and what did that do for you?
I played for Raymar softball, and they're like a little team out of, I think it's like, I don't know exactly, but it's in California. And I got into it from a pitching coach that coaches my sister. And playing with them was quite different because I learned that there's so many different ages, and they're not playing because they have to or this or that. They play because they love to play. And having that aspect and like the team aspect, I think it was really cool. And then there's also like nobody watching, no cameras. So it was like you could be yourself, and like you could make mistakes. You don't know your stats, nothing.
Was How many women were on the team?
I was the only woman, and I only saw two others in the biggest tournaments, which was in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. What was that part of it like?
It was funny. It was weird because a lot of the guys, like the pitchers, would be mad if I got a hit off of them or something. They'd be like, "I shouldn't have pitched to you" or something like that or whatever.
Did you
Did you have
watch
success?
the WCWS next?
Yeah, I did. I did have success off of them a little bit.
So, what did you think was the most pivotal thing you learned last year being on the bench and just getting to watch the games more so? Now getting to play, what did you see kind of change and what did you learn?
I think I learned a lot about that there's so many aspects of hitting. Like, it's not just one thing. You can't really just see ball, hit ball. I mean, you can at points, but when it comes down to the deeper counts, you have to be able to fight your way through it, and a lot of stuff that we learned here. And then from behind the plate, I've learned a lot about you have to be quicker, you have to just be aware and be loud.
Is it a tough adjustment to be a stay ready? Like you have to stay ready every single moment because you have no idea when your number's going to be called.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an adjustment, but it's just kind of like we prepare before games. I mean, you go in between innings and you just go throw and you get ready, you get hot, go run down or something like that.
I also wanted to ask you about the Jada Coleman's sort of transformation offensively. What's maybe the most impressive thing to you about what she's been able to do in turning that corner power-wise?
I think it's crazy watching her because everyone talks about like slapper, bunter, and then she comes out at top of our lineup and she'll just hit a bomb or two, and then it's like just kind of a statement, honestly, and just her being able to turn it. And she's a triple threat. She can hit, she can bunt, she can slap, she can steal. So it's really crazy.
What did you think when you first heard that she was working toward that, trying to make that a bigger part of the game?
I didn't know necessarily that she was trying to make that. I mean, I always saw her as like she can hit she hit really well last year.
I guess the sort of physical part of that transformation.
I think I think she's always had the swing in it, and I think she's always been able to do it, and I think she's just making good contact and utilizing that a lot more than she would like a bunt or a slap.
And how much have you taken from Kinsey in the way that she handles things? When you talk about catching and what she's been able to do for this team, both production-wise and just emotionally. What's maybe the biggest thing you've learned from her?
I've learned a lot from her. She taught me a lot when I first came here. Her and Lindsay did. They taught me how to stay composed, and then they really pushed me, honestly. They pushed me to be better, to be quicker, to be faster, and just how to basically talking to the pitchers is a lot different than it is in high school, and being able to communicate with them and being able to keep them calm was a little bit of adjustment.
What is the biggest difference there? Is it just a more like technical conversations when you're talking about the approach, or is there something else that's so different talking to pitchers?
I think I didn't realize how many timeouts you needed in essence, because a lot of them you just need a second. In high school, just kind of like they just kind of like fought through it basically, but now it's like you need to just take a minute for them just to like calm down and talk with them and everything.
What's been your thoughts of the staff through these early games you guys have been playing?
I think our pitching staff is one of the best. I mean, we have everybody. We have lefties, we have righties, and then we have people that can spin it really well, people that throw, honestly, gas and are able to mix speeds, which a lot of pitching staffs I don't think are able to do.
And specifically Nicole, obviously we see the production and the numbers that she's been able to put up so far, eye-popping. What's been different from your perspective about Nicole May in 2023 versus last year's version?
I think that she's able to stay composed. She has her routine. She's able to locate her pitches really well, especially her changeup. I think the mix of speed is just getting people, and she can just, the rise ball too, she can just pinpoint wherever she wants it to be.